This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. So here we go. Buckle up. Alabama and LSU. This one has a history of being hard-hitting, Kirk, from the very first snap.
And, Chris, it's always a game that obviously impacts the SEC standings at the end of the year and really the national rankings. So a lot at stake for both these teams.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Ball carrier running through tackles. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The back's got it. A quick juke. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. They've got him down out near the 40. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's long. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So LSU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, the last meeting, one of those moments that LSU fans will never forget. The Tigers pulling out a nail-biter over the Tide.
Yeah, I think last time they met, LSU might have...
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. Then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
LSU 14, Alabama 0.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the truck by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The game makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds, not very long. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll tackle him at the 27. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab down the middle. It's Law. And it works. The first down to the 35. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. No huddle now for the offense.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third down, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Handoff here from the shotgun. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. Using his legs, it's Miller. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Send the back in motion. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught on the outside. It's Hilton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. And the ball rolls dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And there's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. QB to the tight end for a completion. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 21, Alabama 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And they'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
28, Alabama 13.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Backed up to the 10-yard line at 2nd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Defender moving too soon, and the offense gets a 5-yard penalty out of it. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One more play before they head to the locker room. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Neutrals on your instruction. Defense.
That neutral zone penalty pushes the ball up 5 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Let's make some noise. It's fourth down.
And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Wideouts now clustered. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Throws to the tight end. He's got his man wide open. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
2nd down after that completion.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And someone moved just a bit too early. And it cost him 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Hamilton. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
That sack sets up a third down play. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Ball handed to the running back, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. They don't convert on third down. Special teams coming on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Alabama 23.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Miller. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the 4th quarter, still a 1-point game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the +35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. And that catch is hauled in. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Sampson. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nussmeier. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. Receivers are bunched together. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snags the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 40. At the 30 now. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. He hands it off from the gun. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
They attacked the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the... Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through the defender. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. And now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.